measures of distribution in R. There are three different tools that can help us to investigate the distribution of data. When we deal with categorical data, we use tables. And when we deal with numerical data, we develop histograms. Sometimes table can be a bit difficult to read, and in that case, we can use a bar plot instead of a table. These are the functions for developing table, bar plot, and histogram. Table, bar plot, and hist. So it's pretty easy to remember. Let's see how we have to use them. Table takes one argument, and that's the specific column from the data set that we want to work with. The arguments that is taken by bar plot are a bit more complicated, and the point is, it's not going to get a column from a data set. So far, in majority of cases, we had a column from a data set and we were investigating its, like let's say, mean, median, and other measures. But for developing a bar plot, if you put a column from a data set, it's not going to work, and we have to put all of the table. In the example, you're going to see how it works. Then I'm going to allocate a categorical variable to the x-axis, another categorical variable to the y-axis. I'm going to identify the title. I'm going to give it a color, and that's it. The same situation about y-axis, x-axis, y-axis, main axis, and column holds true for the histogram. However, the difference between histogram is histogram can take arguments from a column. Let's explore all of this in an example. So we can use this example. If you can remember, in the property data set, we have a variable which is called suburb. So suburb is categorical. We have three different types of suburbs in that data set: Albert Park, Docklands, and South Bank. This is how it's going to work. Table, which is the function. Then I'm going to tell R, give me a table for the suburb variable inside the property data set. And this is the results. As you can see, there are 9 properties in the Albert Park, 3 in Docklands, and 4 in the South Bank. For your own exercise, you can develop a table for the variable type from the property data set and investigate the results. So let's develop a bar plot. As you can remember, if I go back, you're going to see a bar plot has a few different arguments. I'm going to add them one by one, and we're going to explore the results. For example, you see we have a table as an input. Then we have x-axis name, y-axis name, main title, and the color of the figure. The first step is to including a table. So the input should be a table, not a column. I already developed a table for different suburbs. If you can, you should remember that like 9 in Albert Park and different in different suburbs, right? The next step would be, what is the next step? The next step can be adding the x-axis name. If you take a look here, you're gonna see there is no x-axis title, but with adding this argument x lab equals to suburbs, I'm giving more clarity to the audience. I'm telling these Albert Park, Docklands, and South Bank are suburbs, right? The next argument would be y lab equals to frequency. So I'm telling it shows the number of repetition. So a bit more information. Then I can say the main argument should be number of properties in different suburbs. It just helps the audience to understand more, and it's going to appear here. Maybe we don't really like that boring gray color, so the final step can be give it a cool color by the argument call equals to whatever you want. I specified green. Be careful, we have to specify green inside the quotations because it's categorical data. Maybe you really don't like this green color. You can change it. Take a look here. I changed the argument from green to blue, and this is the final results. In this slide, I want to investigate how can I develop a histogram for the price variable from the property data set. The function is hist, and the price variable and the data set gonna appear here. And this histogram will be generated. However, I'm not very happy with this histogram due to a few reasons. The first reason is, this title, which is appeared by default. I didn't include anything, but what is appeared by default doesn't makes me happy. It says property $price, or take it from the from here. I don't like this. I also don't like this title, and I'm gonna change them step by step. Step 1, I'm saying XLab should be changed to the price, and you see it is changed to the price. The YLab was good, but still I'm writing it. Maybe we want to exercise a bit more. Then I can change the main title to histogram for price of property data, which is an informative title. I can also give it a color of red by the argument col equals to red. And I can shortly change my mind and change the color from red to orange. Instead of red, I wrote orange, and I feel it's much better. The histogram is informative in a sense, saying the majority of data set is between 800 and $1 million. We don't have any property in this area. Maybe we want to purchase a few property and put it here because maybe we have a customer and his budget is here, and just one apartment here and one expensive one. Right now, I believe you can easily do this exercise and create a histogram for the bedroom variable from the property data set.